Taj Money.
Hebrew Israelites. You are Hebrew Israelites. All about Black Lives Matter. Israelites lives matter.
That we, with our spirit, read on. That we are. That we are. That we into captivity. So what shall go? So what
Shall go.
I see your will
Shall go.
All you gotta do is press that button and go shoot over here and be like that, man. Be over just like that in an hour, man. America. Do it one more time for me.
Boom.
Just like that.
When I ask you a question, and sis, what's your name, sister? Winetta? What, you know what we out here doing, Winetta? We out here trying to wake our people up to the biblical truth. Because I'm going to show you something. You won't learn this in Sunday school, but I'm going to ask you a question. When you look at this boat right quick, when you look at this boat, hold on, let me get here. When you look at this boat, Winetta, do you think about the love boat? Do you think about a vacation? What you think about? It was heavy on us, right? Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49. I'm gonna show you. We know it's not. We know it's not real. But guess what, Winetta? Okay. All praises. Okay. Now, Winetta. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. You say this not Jesus, right? But guess what? Our people follow his custom though. Because guess what? If this not Christ, but our people pretty much worship this image. And they follow this image. Because guess what? I'm gonna ask you this. Do you follow this image, Winetta? I'm gonna show you how you do. You probably don't know it, Winetta. Oh my goodness. You're a Muslim? So you're not even a chosen seed. I don't think you're a Muslim, Winetta. Hosea 4:6 over here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Exactly. Winetta. I'm going to tell you, we your brothers out here. We all been tricked. Because guess what? When you think about what goes on, you say you're a Muslim. I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever heard about the sub-Saharan slave trade? Don't you know the Arabs enslaved us 600 years before the white man enslaved us? So when you say you're a Muslim, so my thing is that you descend from Ishmael. Is that what you're saying? I'm going to show you what the Bible says about you, sis. And we love you. We out here to edify you. Hosea 4:6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
The Most High God say the so-called Negroes, we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because guess what? I had a brother last week said he was Irish. He was darker than me. He said he was Irish. Everybody want to be everything but the biblical truth that what God called us to be. We know that. We know that. It does. I'm going to ask you a question. 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 When you say it don't matter, your nationality don't matter, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question, sister. I'm going to ask you a question now. Now, you said that. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. So you say your nationality don't matter either? Your nationality. So you couldn't be a Muslim then, sis. Cause my thing is this: if you're an African American, this is this. How did our people come over? Did we not come over on slave ships? Give me Romans 8:16 right quick. We came over on slave ships, right? Did we come over on slave ships? Yes or no? Now I'm gonna show you what the Bible say. Read this right quick. Romans 8:16. Whoever get it first.
The book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit.
So what's God's words are spirit. So what's written in His Bible gonna bear witness with our spirit, right?
that we are
Okay.
the children of God.
I'm gonna ask you a question. What's written in this Bible is gonna bear witness that you are the chosen seed of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now I'm gonna show. Hold on. Let me explain. Let me produce my cause. Now, hold on, sis. Sis, we not in no religion, because guess what, sis? That's man-made. When you look at religion, then what you looking at? Because guess what? You got Baptist, you got John Smith, you got Pentecostal. We not teaching religion. We teaching what was stripped from us when we got on the slave ships.
That's right.
We the Hebrew Israelites, sis. When we trying to tell you, how did we come over here? How did we come over here? What transportation did they use?
I know all that.
Hold up, do you know it?
I know all that.
I don't think you know, sis.
I do.
I don't think you know.
I do.
Because guess what?
Listen, I know all that, but you mean to tell me that all these anointed people that God got on this earth,
Who's anointed?
white people,
Who is anointed?
you know, listen.
Do you know what anointed means, sis?
Yes, I'm anointed.
No, you're not, sis. I gotta show you something, sis.
Holy.
Yes, give me Leviticus 20:26 over here. Give me give me Leviticus 13:30. I'm gonna show you something. To be holy means to be set apart.
Me that all these people that's
Who is all them people?
All these people, like
Who?
You're not letting me talk.
I'm asking you, said all them people. Who is all them people?
Like you trying to say that Bible's only for niggas? I'm just
No, it's only for the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
I'm gonna show you. We ain't niggas up here. This the problem, sis. We're not niggas.
Listen. That's you don't listen. I hate that. You're not listening. So you mean to tell me that only that Bible was made for the children of Israel?
I'm gonna show you.
It's only black people.
Can I show you? Can I? No.
You're not answering my
Yes, it's only.
black people. So
I'm gonna show you, sis.
that word is only for
Sis, can I prove it? The Bible say produce your cause, right?
That's right.
Now, can I prove it to you? Okay. All right, so we're gonna start out here. I'm telling you that the Bible is for the children of Israel, the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American. The kingdom of heaven, I'm going to prove it to you.
I already know all that.
Wait, sis, you got. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question, sis. Can I explain to you? Watch this.
No white people.
What, sis?
That Bible is not
Sis,
for no white people.
sis.
Answer
Can I
my
talk?
question.
I'm just saying, sis. Right now you're being very emotional. I'm gonna show you something. Watch this. Watch this. Give me Joel 2:27. Give me Revelation chapter 13 verse 9. I'm gonna ask you a question. When you look at this chart down here, you keep talking about white people. I'm gonna ask you, who put us in chains and who put us in slavery?
White people was in slavery too.
Where at? I'm gonna ask you a question. Where?
In Italy, white people was in
No, they wasn't.
too. You allowed.
I'm gonna show you. Listen now. Listen. This what you call Stockholm syndrome. She's so in love with the other nations. I'm asking you to look at our history right here, because right now, when you think about this, watch this. Galatians 6 and 7, right quick. Watch this. Just hold your peace, sister, because right now, this Stockholm syndrome at its best. Watch this. Read.
Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived.
Because right now, you're being very deceived. Read.
God is not mocked.
Okay.
For whatsoever a man soweth,
Okay.
that shall he also reap.
So my thing is this. I'm going to ask you a question. Being raped, robbed, and killed, do you feel like the white man still going to have an opportunity to go to heaven?
That was their answer.
Hold up. No.
What got to do with them?
Give me Isaiah 41 and 21.
What got
Okay.
to do with them?
I'm going to ask you a question, sister. Is they not still living off the blood money? The so-called white man.
My grandfather white.
Watch this.
That makes sense.
Watch this. Your grandfather white. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Let's see what the Bible says. Isaiah 41 and 21.
Make it make sense.
I'm finna let the Bible. Isaiah 41 and 21. You got that? 14:21. 14:21. Shalaki. Read.
The book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter.
What does the Bible say?
Prepare slaughter
Read.
for his children.
For his what?
For his children.
Now it's that grandpa.
For his children. For the iniquity of their fathers.
You gotta understand. You gotta pay the price. So the thing is, the Bible says whatever a man sows shall he reap. Now give me Revelation 13 and 9 right quick. See, the thing is, when we went into captivity, when we went into hard bondage, guess what happened? We broke the commandments of the Most High God. And we got punished. But when it comes to the other nations that punish us, y'all don't want them to get judged. But see, the thing is, this is what the Bible says. Read it right quick.
The book of Revelation chapter 13, verse 9.
Okay.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Christ is speaking that any man have understanding, because we all have ears. He said, let him understand what he about to say. Read.
He that led it into captivity.
Read it again.
He that led it into captivity.
Say, lead it.
He had lead it into captivity.
He that lead it into captivity. Read.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall what?
Shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword.
How did the white man get America? Did he not kill the Native American? Did he not slaughter Christopher Killer Columbus? Columbus came over here and slaughtered the northern tribe of Israel. He that did what?
He that killeth with the sword
Read.
must be killed with the sword.
Read on.
He is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here is the patience of the saints. We are the saints. We waiting on the Most High God to come back and judge this wicked kingdom. Now watch this. In Exodus, read this right quick.
Exodus chapter 21 verse 16. And he that stealeth a man.
He said, he that stealeth a man, was we not stole from the west coast shores of Africa? Read.
And selleth him.
Did the white man not sell us?
Or and selleth him.
The Africans even sold us too, because guess what? Since we not Africans, the Arabs even sold us. All the other nations had a part in enslaving us. Psalms 83, read.
Or if he be found in his hand.
He said, if we be found in his hand, are we not still over here in our captivity? Did they ever take us back to the west coast of Africa? Did they ever take us back to Israel? So if he be found in his hand, because we still in captivity right now. Read.
He shall surely be put to death.
What does the Bible say?
He shall surely be put to death.
The white man got a judgment coming from the Most High God. We not out here telling you to hate the white man, but we tell you that there's a judgment coming for what they did to, guess what? The children of Israel.
That's right.
We are the Hebrew Israelites, sis.
That's right.
I know that, but
So,
I'm just not understanding how that Bible is not flowing rivers of
Okay.
water to white people.
okay, I'm going to show you why it's not. I'm going to show you why it's not. Do you know anything about Esau and Jacob?
Yes, I do.
Who is Jacob?
They're twins.
Exactly, right?
Jacob is the one that
Now check it out. He sold his birthright, right?
Yeah.
Give me that in Genesis 25, I think 41. Now, no, this is what we got to understand. Give me Romans 9 and 13. I'm going to show you something. This was already prophesied before we was born. We just playing out the road that the Most High God gave. Yeah, read to it. Watch it.
Genesis chapter 27, chapter 25 verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Because don't the white man is a cunning hunter right now? You go to his house, he got deer, he got all type of stuff on the wall. He's a cunning hunter. Read.
A man of the field.
He was a man of the field. When you watch the hunting game, do it be us out there hunting the giraffes and elephants and all that? So the characteristic of Esau is in the Bible. Read.
And Jacob
Okay.
was a plain man,
Okay.
dwelling in tents.
Don't we like to chill and cook barbecue and fish and play dominoes? Read Jacob again.
Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
Come on.
And Isaac loved Esau
And Isaac loved Esau. Read.
because he did eat of his venison,
Okay.
but Rebekah loved Jacob.
Okay.
And Jacob sowed pottage.
Okay.
And Esau came from the field,
Okay.
and he was faint.
Go. Read on.
And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage.
With the same what?
Red pottage.
Because guess what? How does the white man like your steak? Medium rare, right? They still like blood in them. Do you like blood in your steak?
No.
We don't like that. So the thing is, it's showing the characteristic of the white man today. Read.
For I am faint.
Okay.
Therefore was his name called Edom.
Edom mean red. Down south, what you call white boys? Rednecks. Read.
And Jacob said, sell me this day
Okay.
thy birthright.
Okay.
And Esau said, behold, I am at this point to die.
Okay.
And profit shall this birthright do to me.
Okay.
And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore to him. And he sold his birthright unto
What
Jacob.
did Esau do?
He sold his birthright.
This is what I'm trying to explain why he have no chance to make it to the kingdom. We're going to find out why he sold his birthright. Read.
Unto Jacob.
Okay.
Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils.
Okay.
And he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way.
I want you to hear what Esau said after he sold his birthright. Read.
Thus Esau despised.
Hold on, what did the Bible say?
Thus Esau despised his birthright.
His what?
His birthright.
Esau never appreciated his birthright. So the thing about it, at one point he was our brother, but he despised his birthright. So this is what I'm sharing with you. He have no opportunity to make it to the kingdom. Hebrews 12 and 6 over here. 12 and 16. This is what we sharing with you. A lot of people say we teaching hate, but we tell our people all the time, y'all hate the truth.
That's right.
We giving y'all all script and what?
No lip.
Now watch this, Hebrews 12 and 16.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, as Esau, as Esau.
Because guess what? Esau is a fornicator. He do all type of pedophile things. And also spiritually fornicated. Because guess what? Esau gave us all these different religions. His whole goal was to keep the children of Israel lost in the docile state of mind. Read.
Whom for one morsel of meat
For one more song, read.
sold his birthright.
And we in the New Testament now. Read.
For ye know how that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing,
Because if he didn't do that, he would have inherited the blessing. He could have made it to the kingdom. But read.
he was rejected. He was rejected. He was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Esau is going into slavery. See, the thing about it is, heaven and hell is a condition. Guess what? You so-called Negroes, we in hell right now. Heaven is rulership.
That's right.
See, the thing about it, the Most High God made the world for our sake, but we didn't keep the commandments. We broke the commandments, so guess what? He used the other nation to punish us. And guess who the head nation that's dealing with us harshly? Amalek, Idubea, the so-called white man. So this is what we're sharing with our people. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching love. This is the biblical truth of the Bible. Esau got a judgment. But the thing about it, Esau know we waking up. He know it was gonna be prophesied. Give me Joel 2 and 28. That we was gonna wake up and start teaching our people. Sister, you know you're an Israelite? So my thing is this, when you know you're an Israelite, what's holding you back from coming back to the commandments? Because you know how we got on this slave ship, right? Because if we was a holy nation, because you said you was anointed, we at one point we was all anointed. But guess what? We went into what? Falling out of the traditions of man. Because like right now, I'm asking you a question. Did you know blonde hair is a sin? Did you know that? Leviticus 13 to 40. I'm going to show you. Did you know that though? And it's just a question of love. You didn't know that, right? That's it. 30. Watch this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
Because the French word for yellow is blood. So the priest said he shall see the plague. I'm going to ask you a question. Is a plague a good thing? A plague is not a good thing. So when you think about what goes on, this is what goes on. Sisters. Read that again.
Then the priest shall see the plague.
Sis, come here the word, sis. Read.
And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
The French word is blonde, a yellow thin hair. Read.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. Unclean. Unclean.
So the thing about it, what nation of people naturally grow blonde hair?
What about red?
Bingo, the so-called white man. The white people.
What about red hair? What about red hair? Albinos do too, though.
I'm gonna ask you a question, sis. Since we love you, sis, I ain't want to, hey, Galatians 4:16, because do what goes on. We got to give you the understanding. Sis, was you born with red hair?
Yes.
You were born with red hair. That color right there in your head.
I was born with natural red hair.
So that's your natural hair.
No, I chose it, but I was born with.
Give me Proverbs 3 and 31. Because this is my thing, sis. You learned that from somewhere, and it wasn't the Most High God. When you think about
What about golds and grills? She got golds.
King Solomon had golds. Nothing wrong with golds. We had golds. That's what we like.
So grills is.
Grills is okay, but read it right quick.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not thy oppressor.
Because guess what? Who taught us to put all them colors in our hair? Who taught us to be everything but who God made us to be? What does the Bible say? And your mama learned from who? The slave master. From her mama. From her grandmama. It goes all the way back to the cotton field, baby. Read.
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
And it said, and choose none of their ways. That is not our ways. Now my thing is this. You say you're in the clear, but we out here Isaiah 58:1. Read this right quick. You're not in the clear because you got to come back to the commandments, sis.
That's right.
Come read this right quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth to a man.
Since what you have on that pertain to a man, y'all have pants on. It was never in our custom for the woman to be wearing pants. You learned that over here in this captivity. You learned this over here by our oppressor. In the 1950s, it was a feminist movement. No, I'm saying like I'm teaching you the biblical truth. Because it ain't no, my thing is this, is nowhere in the Bible say be Pentecostal. But guess what? It do say this, John 14:15. Read this right quick.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth to a man.
So my question to you, sis, when a woman wear pants, I'm asking you, did your great-great-grandmama wear pants, sister?
Yeah.
She did, right? So my thing is this, the Most High God say the children, the daughter of Zion should not be wearing pants. Because guess what? Pants put a manly spirit on y'all.
That's right.
And tight pants can even lead to some infections I'm not going to bring up. It was never meant for the woman to be wearing pants, though. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Because guess what? Since I had a dress on right now, I would be out of line. You wouldn't even take me serious. So the thing about it is order dealing with the Most High God. You're not going to be in the kingdom wearing booty shorts. You're not going to be in the kingdom wearing tight clothes. So the thing is, we out here trying to bring our people to the understanding of who we are.
We're just struggling together.
Hold on, I want to get to Matthew 22 and verse
Tosh Money.
Matthew 22, verse 29.
Uh-huh.
Ye do err,
Understand? Read.
not knowing the scriptures,
Knowing the scripture,
nor the power of God.
nor the power of God. Read. He's coming back like a thief in the night, man. Your beer, your barbecues, and your blood is not going to save you.